Fellas, AC here. Welcome to another review. Today I'm going to talk about a Parfums de Marly. Everybody's favorite. It's one of the most popular brands because it makes highly wearable fragrances, very high quality, and their fragrances mostly are mainstream. So there's nothing odd about, well, most of their fragrances are pretty mainstream, nothing odd, high quality stuff, very wearable, very easy to wear, and it comes across as highly likable. It's a good line, people love it. I've reviewed only a few of them, and today I want to review, I think, one of the most popular fragrance from this house, and it is called Layton. Layton and Herod probably are, and maybe Carlisle, probably the most popular, but this gets the most footage, the most coverage, because of some very good reasons. And I thought, let's review this because this has been in my collection since 2016, 2017. Yeah, right when it came out. So I wouldn't be out of place if I call this a vintage edition. Reason? This has been reformulated or readjusted in some way. And it's a little bit different than what it used to be. But I've got a vintage version. As you can see, it's an old bottle. And I'm going to start with a fresh spray because I've got a nice dry down here, but I quite like the opening. So, and beautiful sprayer. Very heavy cap as well. Lovely fragrance, guys. So, before I start, the basics. Came out in 2016, and the parfumer is Hamid. I put the name out. Kashani, I think. He is an Iranian with, he's a German with Iranian ancestry or heritage. Hamid Kashani. He's doing some very, very good fragrances, and he has a sort of expertise in vanilla, and so does this house. I mean, if you think about it, Herod is vanilla dominant fragrance. Layton is vanilla dominant fragrance, and so is Altair and many other fragrances. They love the vanilla, and their vanilla is very gourmand, not like Guerlain vanilla. Guerlain is another one of my favorite houses. They use vanilla very effectively. Here is the same. So when you first spray it, you will see that the two opposing yin and yang sort of scent strands that are trying to fight for supremacy. One is vanilla with spices, black pepper, and the vanilla also has this fizzy sort of smell to it. I think it's geranium and bergamot combined to create a little fizzy Coca-Cola like smell. And it's the vanilla, and along with vanilla is the black pepper. So that's the peppery vanilla smell. And the other strand is green apple and clean, fresh lavender like smell, the cleanness. And there's isoe super as well. So it's woody and clean with lavender. And those two notes are creating opposing sort of fight, if you like. And I really like it. That's why I like the opening. Opening is superb, and it works beautifully if you test it on your skin. Don't test it on paper. Put it on your skin and see how it behaves. And this beautiful gourmand aspect and the aromatic fougere aspect is working tremendously. Lavender, geranium, bergamot. That's the aromatic fougere line, and vanilla, black pepper, and green apple. That's the sort of nice little gourmand line. I really like this. The fragrance, when it dries down and slowly dries down, the vanilla becomes more foody, and it smells more like, to my nose at least, like applesauce, spicy applesauce. Yeah, huge difference between, not huge, but significant difference. It's applesauce, a little bit waxy in nature, and there is more woodiness in the character rather than lavender. So more woody. So geranium is joined by, I think, sort of, if you like, violet flowers and jasmine to create a masculine tinge, if you like, within about 5 minutes. That goes away when it dries down. And then that applesauce smell is joined with the smell of charring woods. Gaiac wood. Gaiac wood has that smell of charred woods, almost simmering woods in the background, the warmth of simmering woods. And little smoke. And then ambroxan, which is not mentioned in the notes breakdown, but you can smell this. It's a lot of ambroxan in the dry down. And that's the smell. So it's applesauce mixed with black pepper, a little hint of cardamom, if that, charred woods and ambroxan. That's a dry down. It's a very sexy fragrance. There's a bit of everything here. Very nice. I enjoy this fragrance. And the more you use it, the more you like it. So upsides and downsides. So the first thing is obviously, when you spray this fragrance, it smells very high quality, interesting and high end. It's the fragrance smells pricey. You're wearing something expensive. That's the first upside. And second upside would be the composition quality. This is first time I'm smelling something from Ahmed Kashani, and I'm really enjoying it. Not first time, I've used this fragrance for a long time. And this is very interesting. I really like the contrasting nature that plays out in this fragrance. Next upside would be that it's a highly wearable fragrance. You can wear this fragrance to a nightclub, get tons of reactions. Wear this to an interview or an office, less sprays, 2 maximum, and that comforting, warm, elegant nature of this fragrance comes out if you're wearing it with a suit in a formal environment. So it's very versatile, very highly wearable kind of fragrance. And the third obviously has to be the enormous compliment magnet. This is tremendous. Women absolutely love it. There's nothing in this fragrance which will put anybody off. And it's very beautifully balanced. You'll get loads of compliments if you wear it right. And people will really like this. The smell of this fragrance is tremendous. Highly likable. So, downsides. The number one downside of this fragrance is that it recalls only for a fraction of its lifespan Hugo Boss bottled. Hugo Boss bottle has that sort of apple pie smell, right? And when you're recalling a highly available budget fragrance, it puts a doubt in your mind. So for some people, this could be a little bit of a problem, especially if you're wearing, 20 sprays of this. It smells very gourmand. But if you allow it to play, the nose to play with just a two or three sprays, then you'll see this fragrance is highly creative. But yeah, it puts a doubt in your mind when you smell the Hugo Boss bottle or something similar to that. The black pepper. Now, black pepper is a very touchy subject for me because my skin seems to absolutely radiate black pepper. So if your skin is like my skin, that black pepper sometimes might worry you. Sometimes it bothers me. Very rarely, but it does. And the third one is this has been reformulated. So what I am reviewing could be a little bit different than your bottle. It's been readjusted. So the density of the fragrance has been readjusted. So some of the notes may be higher. For example, some people find the vanilla to be a dominant note here. For me, it's a mix of the notes I mentioned. There's also a lot of ambroxan I'm getting now. So it's not vanilla dominant. Vanilla is one of the notes. So those are the upsides and downsides. So who is this for? This is for people who like to wear something which smells expensive and like compliments. That urge to wear something, wear something which is quite expensive smelling, modern, and elicits a compliment from people. That's what this fragrance is going to cater to the most. Weather. What weather is the best one? So this has this aromatic fougere element. So you can wear this in summer evenings. Vanilla could bother you if you live in a very hot country. Or perfect time to wear this would be autumn and winter because the spices, the black pepper, the cardamom, the vanilla, the ambroxan, they create a very, very majestic, sexy sort of a scent signature. I would say this is an evening scent if you live in a warm country. This is an all-weather scent if you live in a cold country. You can wear this in summer evenings here in the UK. There wouldn't be any problems unless you're going 6 sprays. So I'm sure you wouldn't because it's quite a strong, thick fragrance. Age groups. I would say this is going to be a very nice fragrance for anybody between 20 to 75. It's got this yin and yang, the complexity of opposites, which is going to be very interesting. Especially if you like to go out a bit. Especially if you like to dress up a bit. That black pepper just got a whiff of it and just went boom. So it bothers me. On my skin, black pepper always plays havoc, but only for a limited period of time. Value for money, performance. So let's do performance first. Longevity, I get average longevity. So 6 to 8 hours, it starts to fade after 6 hours very quickly. It dissipates almost. So longevity is 6 to 8 hours. Projection, quite a lot. Because of the pepper, because of the vanilla, lavender, it projects a lot for 1 to 2 hours and then recedes closer to your skin. Trail, beautiful trail. Put it on the back of your shirt or your jacket and people will smell you. It's a high quality scent, it smells good. So performance is medium, I would say. Value for money. Value for money with Parfums de Mali is always low. This is a 125 ml bottle. It costs you anywhere between 220 and 250. Could be a little less, but for the smell that this is, I'm happy to pay 250 because this is very special. It smells nice, it's complex, it's high quality. But in this case, yeah, okay, it's high. But most Parfums de Mali are, for me, low to medium. In this case, it's a high value for money. Compliment factor covered, seasons covered, age groups covered, smell signature covered. How many marks would I give it? It's a very, very nice fragrance. I enjoy it. You can wear this to many situations. You can wear this, you can dress this up, dress this down. Heavy compliment factor. I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10. It's a really nice fragrance. Very well done. Hope you enjoyed the review, fellas. Take care. Bye-bye.